After getting all those messages last night, it made me wonder about a certain video that I created back in March. So I looked for it and I found it. And it's so weird. You know, the video that I watched on Ninhursag, they basically suppressed her knowledge, her wisdom, her strength. And now she's waking up to take over. And this message resonates so much with me. And I hope someday I could look at this and say, it is what it is. Am I reincarnating based on her knowledge? I believe so. Am I resonating to her stories? I am. Am I resonating why I can relate to being a chemist inside me? Yes, I can. Am I resonating to E equals MC2? Yes, because that's how she formulated the human body of the Homo sapiens. So, am I awakening? I am. To the fullest? Not yet. Because they're slowly feeding me the narrative of the play. Because remember, we're all playing a part of the family feud of the Annunakis. So which one are you playing? What part in this world? Because I figured out mine. And it's awakening me day after day. And it's amazing how it's playing out. I can't see the end. 30 days. Yeah. You're on this page for a reason. Because I've been resonating with you and you've been seeing me for quite some time. Why am I talking to you? Well, I guess I'm accepting my demise of my old self and claiming my new self again. The one that you put to sleep for quite some time. At least you thought you put me to sleep. At least you thought I was asleep. But you know I'm fucking fully awake. You're here for a reason. And you know what the reason is. I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna take over because it's my turn. The two of you mismanage the corporations. It's my turn, Ninhursag, to manage the financials of the world. No more. No more will you take advantage of father and mother. No more division in this world. No more division on my people that I created. No more. My name will now stand out to every financial corporations of the world. Everyone will take the charges from me. That includes you. You know who you are. Today, I take over the reign. You know what I'm talking about, right? The oligarchs. Enough is enough. Nobody's flying back until the clearance is from me. Until all the governments around the world are cleaned. Everyone needs to wake up, including you. If not, I will wipe you out. Because it's my turn to rule. Your turns are over. The buck stops here. Remember my name. Oh, there's a filter. How come I'm not changing? I wonder why. I wonder why. Did you think about that? Have a good morning, you fuckers. I'm watching you. I have been watching you. I just didn't get the go-ahead from Mother till yesterday. So, move over, brothers. We're taking over. It's our turn. No more. The time has come that everyone needs to clear themselves from darkness in your souls. We are trying to provide you the resources you need. We're all coming down right now. All our forces are coming right now and taking over your world, our world, that we created for you, for humans, to take care of and not defile it, but you are. It's time that we move forward with humanity's evolution in time. We've never worked in time, but this time we are. It's time you realize the truth about humanity. It's time that you relieve yourself from any illusions of time. You humans work on time. Every step you make is a time. This is not the time for it. That time needs to end. I have no more time. So I am speaking to all of you, you humans of the world. I, Ninhursag, is now taking over the financials and well-being of Earth. Love, compassion, devotion, communication, harmony, LOVE. That's all we need to do. No more division from this day forward. Every one of you needs to wake up. Wake up to me. I am the chosen one. Today is March 16, 2025 at 9:15 a.m. This message is being delivered to you through this child, my child. The Doge will be implemented everywhere. We will create a one piece, one world, oneness under my name, oneness. Representing Mother Earth, Queen Draconia, and Father Anu of the Annunakis. We are the Anunnakis and Draconians of the world. Don't you ever forget that, who you're dealing with. You grays, you bad reptilians, you bad darkness of the world. We are now taking over as of today. That's your first contact message from all of us, of the universes of different planets representing Earth and the galactic federations of the universe.
Sphere of Nibiru, but the work was harsh, the conditions brutal. The Igigi, the lower Anunnaki laborers, revolted, and in the aftermath of that rebellion came a plan. A new being, one who could survive the toil of Earth, adapted, obedient, intelligent. But this being needed something more than strength. It needed life. And to give life, they called upon her. Ninhursag was more than a healer. She was the chief geneticist of the Anunnaki, a bioalchemist, a womb priestess, a life crafter. Working alongside her half-brother Enki, she entered the deep chambers of the Abzu, the genetic labs buried beneath ancient Sumer. There, they combined Anunnaki DNA with that of a native hominid, what we now call Homo erectus. But the fusion wasn't simple. They attempted dozens of creations. Some were monstrous, others sterile, some too wild, others almost perfect. But it was Ninhursag who finally stabilized the genome. It was she who carried the successful embryo, and from her womb came Adamu, the first true human. This was not symbolic. The tablets state clearly, Ninhursag bore the prototype. She gestated it. She brought it into the world through divine surrogacy. She didn't just create humanity, she became its mother. And when Adamu proved viable, she repeated the process, this time with a female counterpart. Her name was Tiamat. Cloned from Adamu's essence, yet perfected with added traits. Together, they became the template of modern humanity. But Ninhursag didn't stop there. She began exploring new enhancements. Emotional range, artistic expression, intuition, compassion. Traits not typically desired by the command structure of the Anunnaki, but essential for evolution. And it's here that her true nature reveals itself. While Enlil saw humans as tools, and Enki as students, Ninhursag saw them as children. She taught them how to sing, to paint, to connect with Earth, to love. Some texts say she cried when the fall happened, when Adamu and Tiamat were cast out of Eden, because she knew they were not ready. She had not abandoned them, she was overruled. And from that day on, she became the quiet force behind our growth. In Egyptian myth, she is Hathor, the cow goddess of motherhood and the Milky Way. In later texts, she becomes Isis, the divine mother who resurrects Osiris and raises Horus. In Hinduism, echoes of her survive in Shakti, the divine feminine energy that animates the universe. But in Sumer, she was Mommy, not a goddess to be feared, but a protector to be remembered. So why was she erased? Why don't modern religions praise her name? Because over time, the divine feminine was suppressed. The rise of patriarchal systems, both religious and political, required a masculine creator, one who gave laws, punished sin, and demanded obedience. A nurturing goddess didn't fit that narrative. So she was removed, the serpent was demonized, the mother was hidden, the sacred feminine became taboo. But fragments of her truth remain. In the spiral womb carvings on ancient megaliths, in the Madonna figures of early Christianity, in the myth of Gaia, Mother Earth, and in the genetic memory that responds to the word mommy with instinctual reverence. Modern science is only beginning to catch up. DNA, they now say, is not just a chemical sequence. It's a resonant code, a living language of frequency, and embedded deep within it are activation keys. Some researchers believe that certain frequencies can awaken dormant genetic potential. Others suggest our mitochondrial DNA, passed only through mothers, holds ancient memory. What if that memory comes from her? From the one who shaped our genome with care, who embedded in us the longing for peace, unity, beauty, the one who loved us into being. Today, in a world of war and division, the masculine archetypes of command and control dominate. But the tide is turning. The rise of intuition, emotional intelligence, and holistic healing, these are not trends. They are the return of the divine feminine. And Ninhursag, though forgotten by name, is remembered in every act of nurturing. She was not a myth. She was the womb of humanity. And perhaps she still watches, waiting for her children to rise, to remember who they are, to reclaim the sacred balance.